All right, everyone, what's going on? We're back here at Hughes Imports with another new vehicle, and this one is very special as usual. So this one here is a 1991 Toyota Master Ace Surf, and it's a four-wheel drive, 5-speed, 2-liter gas engine. So yeah, as you can see right off the bat, it is in very good condition. Has just about 63,000 miles on it or so. So yeah, it appears to have been very well taken care of. A lot of recent maintenance has been done to it, and yeah, runs and drives great. AC blows cold and all that. And as you can see, it does have the super cool optional skylight roof up there. One of my favorite features on any Japanese van. This is the very first one. I've had two Town Aces before, which are very similar vans. This is the van that those ones are based off of, the newer models. So the other two I had were both 1996s. This one being a 91. It's the older body style, which I actually prefer. I think it looks a little bit cooler, a little bit more 90s, a little bit more square. The other one's kind of like a round bubble. This one's still pretty bubble-like, but it just has a little bit more shape to it, in my opinion. So yeah, as you can see, a couple little imperfections here and there on this thing. Little dent on that back corner there, little scuff there. We'll go over some more of them as we go around the van, but for a 1991, as you can see, it is in really nice condition. And the fact that it's a four-wheel drive and a 5-speed manual makes it even more desirable. Sorry, I don't have quite as much room on this side. So yeah, as you can see, still super clean. But yeah, just about on half the imports I get in, there's always got to be a scuff on the bumper, on the corners. See this side, yep. So this one has the obligatory scuffs here and there, especially on the bumpers, yeah. But it is a 1991, so there's bound to be a couple little bruises here and there. Yeah, this is the really just about the only dent on the vehicle. See, the back corner got hit, but really no scuffs on there. Maybe very light ones that could be buffed out, but yeah, not a very serious dent at all. And this taillight does have a little crack in it, but it does not appear that there's any condensation in there at all, so it's just a cosmetic crack there. It didn't break all the way through. But yeah, as you can see, it is the Master Ace Surf. I guess it's technically still a Town Ace. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's a completely different model or if that's kind of just like the trim level of the Town Ace. I couldn't really tell you, to be honest, but yeah, they're both basically the same vans. So this one, like I said, does have the 2-liter. Oh gosh, I can't even remember the engine model number or name, but anyways, the gas one is these things can come with a turbo diesel as well. And I understand that people might think that the turbo diesel is cooler just because you have the turbo, and the fact that 4-wheel drive diesel van's pretty cool. I almost prefer the gas engine. It feels like it has better pickup. Of course the turbo diesel noises are really cool to have, but another advantage to the gas engine is that it is a timing chain, so you don't have to worry too much about that maintenance. This thing only 63,000 miles on it, so the timing chain is going to be good for a very long time. And also this has the same engine, or very similar engine to the one that was shared with the Toyota van that we had here in the States in the mid to late 80s. So much easier to find parts for it if need be, but these engines are known to be pretty reliable, so shouldn't have to worry about anything with that. Anyways, so yeah, let's keep looking around the outside. This is the worst corner here. As you can see, it's not an actual crack, it's just it's a chip in the paint there. So yeah, not a structural crack or anything like that. And then come down here, another little crack there. See, the fiberglass bumper has been torn up a little bit. Other than that, the van overall, really clean van, super clean. When the sun shines on the side over here, you can see like a tiny bit of oxidation on the paint, but you know, overall it is super shiny still, as you can see. Maybe you guys can tell a little bit there. Underside is pretty clean as well. It looks like it might have gotten some paint on the other side. Excuse me. It looks like it might have gotten some paint on the underside under previous ownership in Japan. But you know, I've looked around the van, there's no body rust or anything like that. And here, I'll show you guys underneath real quick. We'll take a look. Get down on the ground. As you can see, pretty clean under there. Nothing too crazy. A little bit of surface rust here and there, but overall, still really nice. Let's come around here to the front. I'll show you guys. Like you can see that right here, it looks like it's been painted. Right here, this like little brush bar, and under here has been painted as well. But you know, from what I can tell, there's really no corrosion or anything like that. So maybe they just wanted to tidy it up a little bit. But yeah, let's come back up. But yeah, like I said, the body overall is really clean, no rust or anything like that on the body. So typical undercarriage surface rust for a, what is it now, 33-year-old vehicle. So yeah, we'll go ahead and look at the interior. Interior is super clean, as you'd expect for being a vehicle with only, yeah, like I said it multiple times now, but 63,000 miles. I think it's like 101,000 kilometers and 101,500 kilometers, somewhere in that area. So yeah, a couple little stains on this passenger seat. Looks like something spilled there in the past, and of course it looks worse on camera than it does in person. But you know, again, yeah, if I owned a vehicle for 33 years, I don't think I'd be able to keep the interior this clean. So yeah, as you can see here, it is, of course, we've got the 5-speed manual transmission. The shifter is super tight, feels great. No problems with the bushings or anything like that. High-low transfer case, works great. And then that is the push button 4-wheel drive right there. We've got cold AC, and there's also rear AC controls. There's also, let's see, this one does have the Toyota adaptive suspension, the TEMS. Let's see if I can zoom right there. TEMS. I wish I knew what that acronym stood for. But I've had one other van with it. You know, honestly, I'm not sure if it makes a huge difference to the ride quality or not. You know, it's supposed to, if you have it in the hard mode, I think it's supposed to, as you're going around corners, it's supposed to help with body roll. You know, when you take a tight turn, it's supposed to stiffen up the suspension. You know, I don't know if I've really noticed a difference between one van that I did have it on, the last one, the turbo diesel one that I had before. I don't know if you follow the page in the channel here, then you probably have seen that one as well. And then the van I had a couple of years ago did not have the TEMS suspension system on it. And honestly, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if I could really tell a difference between it, but this one does have it. So it just goes between soft and hard suspension. So take that, you know, what you will. But yeah, you know, kick panel in the door, got some scuffs on there, but you know, it's pretty typical. And you can see the rest of the door card is super clean. And well, I guess we'll come down and look at this wheel real quick. I love the chrome plating they have on this one. Makes it a little bit more fancy. This one does have some winter tires on it, so you know, just you know, I do like the look of them actually. And yeah, so it does have the, of course, the manually locking hubs. One thing I forgot to mention when we're looking at how to engage the 4-wheel drive. So it's the same on any Town Ace or Light Ace that you see, as far as my knowledge goes. That the way it works, you know, do the push button 4-wheel drive, and then you got to come out and twist these hubs manually. Yes, as you can see, they're unlocked at the moment. You just twist it to lock it. So pretty cool. A little gas cap right there. And yeah, I'm not really sure where the, oh, there's the fuel lever there. Oh, let's see if I can get that to open up for me. There it goes. Oh, there's where you fill up right there. I'm not really sure about the size of the tank on this thing or yet. I haven't really looked into that. Haven't even filled it up since I've had it. So, but it's been really good to me so far. Electric mirrors in front, pretty cool. Central locking as well, which is pretty sweet. The front two windows are the only ones that are power windows. All the rest of them are manual. And one thing I do like about the older generation of the Town Aces is that you can actually slide these windows open. You can slide this panel or this panel, which is pretty cool. The newer gen just had a, you can't even open this window at all. So it's a nice little feature to have on that as well. And of course we got the cool 4-wheel drive badging everywhere on this thing. And this, it's a really nice little surprise on this one, is that this door just slides so effortlessly. It's like the smoothest opening door I've had on one of these older Japanese vans so far. I think that's a little bit of a testament to how well it was taken care of. Yeah, I mean, it slides with such minimal effort. Let's see. Oh, yes. So satisfying. Anyways, yeah, same thing on this side. You can open these windows like that. I'll go on the inside and we'll check that out as well. So as you can see here, the rear seat is very clean as well. Very minimal staining on there, super good condition. Does not appear to have been very well used at all. And then of course we got the factory floor mat and the carpets underneath that, super clean. And later on the video, I'll show you guys this whole row rotates as well, just like any other Town Ace does. So it's pretty cool. You can rotate the seats around and face in the other direction, which I will show you guys later on in the video. I do believe I am missing a headrest right there, which seems to have been a pretty common theme for the vans I've had recently. I had the Mitsubishi Bravo and then I had the blue Honda Acti, and they both were missing a rear headrest as well, which I don't know what's up with that, but that's 3 vans in a row right there missing a rear headrest. So yeah, who knows? So we'll come inside the van here, and there's a rear AC controls right there. Rear cigarette lighter as well, and as you can see, it does not appear to have ever been used. It does not smell in here like cigarettes at all. And then of course we got the rear AC vents back there. Yeah, front and rear AC blows totally cold. And of course, big elephant in the room right here, my favorite part of the van is of course the skylight roofs. So as you can see, it is 6 roof sunroofs, I guess. So pretty sweet. So the front ones up here, and then these rear ones back here, they just lift up manually like this. So gotta get out and take a look. So yeah, that's as far as they go. I believe you can if you want to remove the whole entire piece, but I mean, I honestly never would. So they are not electric, but they're all manual, so less to go wrong with them, I guess, which is nice. And then of course you have this, then you can close it up all together, which is pretty sweet. And I'm sure you guys have noticed as well, one of my favorite features on all these Japanese vans, I just love it when there's actually some curtains in here. So this one has some curtains to block off the front, which I've never seen before, which is actually really cool. And then of course for all the windows all around, and I know some of the Town Aces, the newer generation of Town Aces, and a lot of the high Aces have electric curtains. These ones are all manual. I mean, it's a 1991, so what can you expect? Another cool thing, all the interior lights are working as well. Actually, let me check this one. Okay, so it looks like the door light. Oh, okay, well, appears to be working now. Let's see if I push that door button. Let's see if I open this door. Yeah, look at that. All the interior lights work. It's a pretty rare thing in itself right there for a 1991. So let me shut this door again. Test it out for you guys. There you go. Pretty sweet. So we'll get a better look at these skylight roofs. So cool. When you have them all open, I mean, there's no other way to ride in this thing. You got to have them all open. So awesome. And we'll come around the back. Let's close our super smooth door here. Actually, one last thing, we'll look at the back row real quick while we're here. And yeah, as you can see, as expected, the back row is super clean as well. I mean, this thing really appears to have been very, very well taken care of. It runs and drives awesome. And like I said, there's been a bunch of recent maintenance on there. All the oil and fluids have all been changed out, and it even has had a recent clutch job as well, so you don't have to worry about that for a long time. That's always good stuff to have. That's just some of the stuff that came with it. Look at that. We got a emergency sign in the back here, but we got this beautiful, what's this, suede? Is that what that material is? I'm not sure, but an awesome little Toyota floor mat that came with it back here. And as you can see, of course, the carpet back here is nice and clean. A little bit of scuffing on the plastic trim here from just loading stuff in and out. So let's open this up and then pull it up. And as you can see there, we got the original jack, original toolkit in there. Very, very cool stuff. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get this in here without making a fool of myself. I did it. Not too bad. It didn't take too long. Yeah, let's get a better look at that skylight roof there. And then, of course, like I said, all of the panels, you can close them off. You know, if for whatever reason you don't want to ride with the skylight roofs open, which I don't know why you wouldn't, you can close them up if you want to as well. And then, of course, you know, if it's sitting in your driveway or whatever, you want to protect the interior, you got to close those things up as well. And then I guess if you look at this as well, got a cool little interior handle right there. And yeah, a couple little scuffs on there, but nothing too crazy. And then got some more curtains back there as well. And as you can see, the struts are nice and strong as well, so that's always a nice bonus. And as I believe that this is the same as every other Town Ace that I've had before, is that these seats, they fold flat and then up out of the way, so you can get some more storage space back there, which is really cool. So you can imagine it's a good amount of storage space as well. And I mean, it's super nice that you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 passengers. Maybe you can even squeeze 8 in there if you really want to, but you know, yeah, these vans are just super awesome. I love them. I love these Japanese vans, especially, I mean, I'm such a sucker for ones with any kind of glass roof. As you can see, we've had quite a few of them before, so yeah, these things are super awesome. Anyways, let's close this up. There we go. We got our, oh, there you go. For those really wondering what TEMS stands for, Toyota Electronic Modulated Suspension. Pretty cool. Yeah. So everything's super clean. Skylight roof. Pretty cool. Oh, let me show you guys the windows real quick, and then we'll go over the, we'll turn this beauty on, show you guys how well it runs and all that. So we'll come over here and take the window. Ah, nice, slides right open. And like I said, the newer Town Aces don't have this feature, so you know, if you're a person, I don't know if you want to bring a dog in this beautiful interior here, but yeah, you know, if you have dogs or anything like that, you know, that would have been one of my bigger gripes with one of the newer Town Aces, is that, you know, if I ever wanted to bring my doggies for a ride, they wouldn't be able to stick their heads out the window. But with this one you can, and you know, obviously it's more comfortable for passengers if they want to get some fresh air. They have the option to. And then the rear windows just have that, the normal minivan latch back there. And so yeah, let's think, what else is there? Let me Velcro this down here. Batteries located down here. Engine is all in this hump here, so you get a cool little footrest. And yeah, totally 90s brown interior. If you like the color brown, you might like this van. I like the color brown on this van. And let's close our super smooth door one last time. So satisfying. Doesn't get hung up at all. All right, I guess we'll look again. As you can see, the passenger door card. It's very clean. Oh, there's our beautiful Turbo Forester right there. That thing is a good time. Anyways, let's do this here. So start by unlatching that. first one. Oh, and then that one's already unlatched. That's good. And let's lean the seat forward. I believe I might have to lean that seat forward as well, but I'm not sure if it's the same on these older Town Aces, but we'll find out. Oh, it looks like we're good. But yeah, I think I do have to take that headrest off for it to go all the way. But just for a quick demonstration, I'll show you guys the engine there. There you have it. Not too much to see, but yeah, like I said, a lot of recent maintenance on there. When I do officially post this for sale, I'll include all of that in the listing as well. It did come with a nice Japanese maintenance log. It's all in Japanese, so Google Translate will be your friend with that, but I'll list all the recent maintenance that's been done on there. So let's close that up. All right, and then I'll show you guys this front one right there. That's how the front ones open up. I have some pictures on my Instagram as well, and I'll post some on the website, of course, of all of those being up. It just looks so cool when they're all up. It looks like a spaceship. Let's see, what else was I gonna do? Oh yes, all right. Let me be right back with you guys. I will go ahead, and I would rather not do this on film because sometimes it could be a bit tricky to get this perfectly right. I'm gonna turn these seats around and I will be right back. All right, we are back. I'm glad I did not do that on camera because sometimes it is a little bit difficult to remember the exact process of how to do that, but as you can see, it's pretty cool right there. Got the whole interior so you can sit down, face all your friends back there hanging out in the back. You guys can enjoy the beautiful views. Yeah, it's just a really cool feature that they have. And yeah, I might sound a little out of breath because yes, I did struggle with that a little bit. That no fault of the van, just the fault of my own major skill issue there. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. This one, yeah, that's about as far back as that one goes, and that's as far back as that one goes. So yes, very cool little feature there that you can spin them all the way around. Always love that. So that is the last bit of the interior I believe I wanted to show you guys. And then of course we got the original floor mat back here again, and clean carpet underneath. Yeah, looks like the original floor mats could use a little bit of a clean, but you know, it's just something we have not gotten around to as of yet. All right, close our door there, and let's go around to the front. I've got the key right here. Excuse me. Let's give her a start up. Completely cold. Look at that. Beautiful. I missed it. I'm not sure if you guys might hear that in the video, but you know, a lot of people do like it, that, you know, some of these Japanese cars that come with the Japanese toll card lady telling you to put your toll card in the actual device right there, and she will speak to you. So yeah, I guess we can give it a little test drive for you guys if you want. Well, if you want. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little test drive, and I'll take a quick video of that, show you guys how it runs and drives. Great. Yeah, I haven't had a single issue with it at all yet. You know, definitely great news for a 1991 vehicle. So yeah, other than that, I guess I'll let it warm up for a minute before I take it for a spin, and I will be right back with you guys. All right, we are back. Gave the Town Ace a couple minutes to warm up a little bit. So we'll look at that. We got our AC running down there, blowing nice and cold for us on this test drive on this muggy evening. So yeah, you know, one thing I have noticed, all the doors are shut, and that one there, that's just the e-brake light that was on. That door light, I haven't done much investigation into it yet, but all the doors are securely shut, and you know, even the door lights are off, but that door light continues to stay on. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but I'll look into it and see if I can get it fixed. Yeah, so anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll row through this 5-speed manual, and we'll show you guys how this thing drives. The clutch is super light on this thing, which I was very surprised about, but we'll say goodbye to our beautiful Forester. There it is. All right, just go for a quick ride around the block. We'll even turn our lights on here. All right, go stop. And yeah, absolutely perfect transmission. No issues with the gear shifting, no issues with downshifting. Synchros are great on it. We're in third gear now. And then as you can see, of course, show you guys back there. Riding with the skylight roofs open. But yeah, our AC's blowing nice and cold right now. Feels great in here. All right, let's do a little downshift into second gear right there. Perfect. All right, come up to our stop sign. And you know, these things aren't totally the fastest things in the world, as you'd expect. I mean, they're literally shaped like a loaf of bread on wheels with a 2-liter engine. But, you know, it's plenty fast enough to get going and keep up the traffic. Let's see, I'll show you guys. I'll give it a little bit of gas here. Just trying to shift and drive with one hand. All right, there we go. So we're in third gear, and yeah, I'll give it some gas here. Yeah, as you can see, you know, that was my foot like 3/4 of the way down. It has more pickup than you'd expect. I think the factory figure is about 97 horsepower. I'll have to go back and check that, but I know it's like somewhere right around 100, which, you know, it's not an insane amount of power for a van this size. I think this thing is like, I'm not sure if what I read on Google is totally accurate, but I think I read this is right around 3,000 pounds, which seems like a small number for a van this size. I mean, relatively, it's not a huge van or anything like that, but anyways, you know, it has a decent pickup, especially for, you know, having a little 2-liter engine. I believe that this one is fuel injected. I believe the one that we got here in the States were carbed. Sorry guys, I gotta do my downshifts after going around the bend, driving with one hand. But yeah, that's a little bit of a test drive for you guys. You know, all the gears shifting perfectly, and transmission's great, clutch is great. Like I said, it was just replaced recently. That's all in the maintenance booklet. It was like oil, diff fluid, everything like that was all done very recently. So yes, not too much to worry about with this thing as far as maintenance goes. And yeah, I mean, the good thing about these vans is that they'll always hold their value. And, you know, being a Toyota, very notorious for its, I guess notorious isn't the right word, but very well known for their reliability and all that. So yeah, I don't think you'll go very wrong with this thing, especially with the 4-wheel drive, 5-speed, and the skylight roof. It's a super awesome van. I'm very happy that I found this one. And I hope the previous owner, I've had a few previous owners from Japan that have commented on some videos saying, hey, I'm the previous owner on this van. I hope that the previous owner can find this video as well, because I want to thank them for taking such good care of this thing. So yeah, if you're in the market for a very cool, low mileage, 4-wheel drive, cool, awesome Toyota van, can't say enough good things about this thing. It's yeah, it's a great van. I'm super happy to have found it. So yeah, there we are. We are all done going over this, as usual, very special vehicle here at Hoogies Imports. So, you know, we're located in Kannapolis, North Carolina. So, you know, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, reach out, check out the website. And yeah, this thing will be up for sale very, very soon. Yeah, as soon as I have the title in my hand, it's going to go up for sale. So yeah, we do accept deposits and all that. So, you know, something to keep in mind if you really are interested in this van. We can get talking numbers and all that. So anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support. I've gotten a good amount of new subscribers on this channel as of recently. So yeah, I appreciate that. It's cool to see. So yeah, thank you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.